Hello and welcome to another update video about Cardano. We're going to take a look at what the Cardano price is doing, also what Bitcoin is doing, and we can see that Cardano is losing quite a bit of value here. I mean, it's close that Solana is actually flipping Cardano potentially, but that's not a problem. We know we talk about Solana on this channel as well. They're both good. They're both great projects, but yeah, Cardano is getting a little bit hammered here at the moment. So, however, it's all good. It's all going according to plan at the moment, at least. So let's take a look here. What I just want to show you that obviously we've dropped in price, which means that more people are now out of the money, indicating they're actually holding it. We've got now out of the money, which means people who actually, at a loss at the moment. There are currently, let me just refresh that, otherwise I might give you a wrong number here. This is, by the way, the website out of the into the block is pretty cool, and they are out of the money 1.23 million addresses. This was a couple of days ago only around 600k, so it has now doubled. And these people are apparently holding, staking probably, and still 72% of people are actually staking Cardano. Let's take a look at Bitcoin first. Bitcoin is, as we speak, dropping a little bit. Quite a bit of a decision point here. So the 58k, that is where we came down this morning in a very quick move down. That was all bought up. Since then we've moved down further, actually, in a little bit of a, probably like a bear flag, normal consolidation. And it looks like we're currently breaking out to the downside here potentially. This is only the hour chart, 1 hour chart, but what I could imagine we see here is potentially something like a bear flag. So just basically a channel, what we normally see as a bull flag, we see the other way around, breaking out to the downside and potentially retested that actually, and are now continuing our way down. And pretty much, as I said yesterday and the days before, that we've got this ABC correction. And I don't know if that was the A here already, or if that was the A and that was maybe already the B, and then we have the C straight away, or if we come back down once more, and then probably that would have been the A here. The B would be somewhere over here near the all-time high, and the C would then be down here. At the moment, it's looking more like that this was already the A, that was the B, but I think we haven't come up far enough, and that would be the C. So that remains to be seen. That remains my target here. That remains the most likely scenario, that we come down once more into that target box between 55k and 57k, between two key Fibonacci retracement levels. So that's what we're doing now, based on that, because we're currently going down again. Also, Cardano receives a bit of a push to the downside again, currently only 192. We just put the price on here again, 192. As I said in the video earlier today, we're currently in this ABC correction as well. That's the one that I talked about for weeks, 5, 6, 7 weeks. I've been talking about that, talked about the 181 level. Today we hit it up to a cent, and it has played out. So I still expect us to come down to that level once more, or even a bit lower, because the only reason for that is basically that I think Bitcoin is not in the target range yet, which would indicate that Cardano would come down a little bit more. And I did also say in previous videos that we could actually come down all the way down to that 0.786 Fibonacci retracement level at 145. Now somewhere between 180 and 145, before we then continue to move up in a wave 3 to the upside. Now, if you want to see the video where I first talked about this, I have linked it at the end of this video. I have also put it in the video description just in case you're interested. And I remember what I was criticized for that view. I remember it, but you know, I stick to it. And yeah, I mean, I'm normally not someone who's swapping around scenarios. So if I have defined one that I believe is going to play out, I normally stick with it. And I'm not only using Elliott Waves since yesterday, so I was quite certain that we would see that level. And it's been a while now, it's been weeks. And to be honest, I was starting to doubt that we would get down as well here, because I thought at some point then, you know, every crypto is breaking out. So at least before we come down to that level, and I still thought we would come down back, but I thought before we come down, we would see another pump maybe. until that B there, but it didn't come. And anyway, we now found support at the 200-day moving average, and also you can see here that this ABC is part of a larger wave 1, 2, and the 3 would then be to the upside. That smaller 3 is part of a larger 1, 2, 3, and again that is part of an even larger 1, 2, 3. So in you know, on every time frame basically we are in a wave 3 at the moment, which is great because that indicates after a wave 3, which is normally the longest wave, you will get a wave 4 correction, which might be the crypto winter or whatever, before we then move to another wave 5 to the upside. So that is looking really, really good. Looking forward to these waves 3 and 5 to play out finally. And what can we see currently is, I think that we're just following Bitcoin at the moment. So just need a bit of patience now to continue to go to the upside. I bought the dip today. I will buy the dip again if we drop further. And yeah, I think I even managed to get some below 190. But yeah, you know, even if people say that, oh, Cardano is dead now or whatever, no, it's not. It's just waiting for the pump. I'm pretty sure about that. The whole chart, and you know, that has played out to the cent here. That has played out to the cent. I talked about it for weeks, and the Elliott Waves on the weekly time frame, it just looks amazing. This chart is looking so bullish. You know, we are still coiling up for our big move to the upside to wave 3. So I'm not sure why everybody's saying, you know, it's dead or whatever. No, it's just doing what basically the Elliott Waves are currently telling us. So the wave 3 would be at least 440, 450. And the problem with Elliott Waves is generally you can never know when it's going to happen. But we have then on the other hand Bitcoin's stock to flow model, which we can use to sort of predict the time frame from another point of view, which would then tell us that will be around December, yeah, December time, maybe, you know, towards the end of the year, maybe even January. But that is what that's what we're waiting for Bitcoin, and Cardano will hopefully follow, or should do, according to that as well. Right, what else? Obviously, we've got the news about Charles going around Africa, signing that MOU, that Memorandum of Understanding with the government of the Republic of Burundi. Now that just means it is a willingness for the parties to move forward with a contract. So that will be the next big thing that is coming. They haven't signed a contract yet about anything, but I would argue that is something similar they've done with Ethiopia, for example. But I don't know, but it's certainly good news that they are getting more and more interest and adoption in Africa. So that is pretty much the strength of at the moment of Cardano. And a few days ago, I showed you the different segments, the product segments they've got on the Cardano homepage, actually, the different applications and the different use cases, and that they have segmented pretty well for potential customers. So I found that really interesting. So that's going to play out. And tomorrow, of course, I'm excited. Tomorrow I've got the Cardano 360 event, in which hopefully they will talk about new partnerships, but certainly about what happened in the month, talking about potentially another hard fork that will be coming towards the end of the year that we've talked about on this channel already. So yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. And you know, don't be worried about the price if you believe in the project, which I personally do. If you believe in Elliott Waves, which you probably don't, then it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. The good thing is, it's like with Christmas, the best time is actually before the pump happens. When the pump happens, it's very quickly, and you know, we're all looking forward towards that big price increase. Of course, it's good if you then can cash out at the right time as well. But yeah, looking good. You know, waiting for that big pump to the upside. Just a bit more patience, but I'm very happy that we finally broke out of that damn triangle, which really drove me mad, and I know it drove you mad as well. Really happy that we moved out of that triangle here, which really tortured us really for weeks now. And yeah, it's good. Either way, it was good because we needed to get out of that. That was just too boring, and it was really draining. So that at least now gives us a possibility to move closer to a new pump, because every drop, at least the drop here, will be followed by a pump. I'm pretty sure about that. So hopefully you liked that update. If you did, please smash the like button. And if you want to follow me on this crypto journey, please subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.